Happy Friday, everyone. I'm so glad you could join me again today. And I know we spoke a little bit last week about scripts and really practicing what it is that you are saying when you're talking to your clients. And we talked a just tiny bit about what it is that makes some people more successful than others. And as promised, that's what we're going to discuss today. There is a gentleman who writes several books that I just absolutely adore. His name is Jon Gordon, and he wrote a book called The Energy Bus. I highly recommend it. He wrote another called The No Complaining Rule, and he has one coming out in May called Training Camp. And this book is really talking about what is it that the best do better than everyone else. Why is it that one salesperson can sell more than another? Why is it that someone stays in business when another goes out of business? Why is it that there are some people out there that are just more successful than others? What do they do that's so different than everyone else? And specifically in sales, a lot of times what we hear is it is the persistence and tenacity of the salesperson that really makes the difference. It's the one extra call you make that day that somebody else doesn't make. It's the fact that you stay till 5 o'clock and make phone calls when somebody else says, hey, it's Friday, I'm leaving at 4:30. It's the fact that you're willing to go the extra mile. You put in the extra call. You're willing to do the extra practice. You'll do what it takes to make you the very best that you can be. And that's simply the difference. The difference between someone who is a very successful salesperson and someone who is not is that they simply called more people maybe, or they talked to more people, or maybe they refined those scripts and they delivered better and so their closing ratio is better. It's just a matter of practice and doing and doing and doing more. And that's really what this is about focusing on. We really need to focus on doing what it is that we love to do and promising to keep our promises to ourselves. We make promises to ourselves. I'm going to call this many people. I'm going to go out and give seminars, whatever it is that we say we're going to do, and then we don't hold ourselves accountable to that. And so a lot of times that's really the difference between those that are successful and those that aren't, is that they're not keeping their promises to themselves. And really the only person that you hurt in the long run when you do that is yourself, because you wonder, well, how come Joe Smo over here is selling more homes than I am? Well, it's just simply that maybe he stayed later, or maybe he made a couple extra phone calls that day, whatever the case may be. So my recommendation for you is to read this book, because he writes in a manner that it's like reading a fiction book, even though you're getting a business lesson. So it's a very, very, very easy way to read. You can get through the read very quickly. And the name of the book is called Training Camp, and he is going to have a special seminar that you can call into and get some business advice before the book is released. So what I would like to do is invite all of you to that seminar. I think you would get a lot out of it. It's a teleseminar, so you can, call in from your office, from your house, from your car, wherever you are, and try and get some business advice and some motivation, and maybe learn what some of those key things are. I know a lot of times I've heard, well, the really, really successful people are those that are working at, get up and they consistently work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I have absolutely the most respect for those people. I am not necessarily a 5 o'clock in the morning kind of person. You might catch me still awake working at 3:30 in the morning, but I might not always be the first person up in the day. So it's really just a matter of finding what works best for you and doing that. So I invite you to the teleseminar. It's not mine. I have nothing to do with it. I don't make any money out of it or anything. I just think it would be something great for you to attend. So I will put the details in the blog so that you can go there and attend it. And I would love your feedback on how you liked it, how you liked the book. If you would like to sit down over a cup of coffee and discuss the book and the principles, I would love to do that. I'm an avid reader and love to have little book club chats. So I challenge you to think about what it is that you can do that would make you the best. Why is it that Tiger Woods is the best? Why is it that Michael Jordan was the best? Why is it that you can be the best in your field? I hope you have a fabulous and prosperous weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.